Hello, it's me. I'm back. Uh, I didn't stream yesterday because I wasn't feeling well, and I immediately went to bed in the morning. So, um, unfortunately, I didn't make any progress yesterday on the stream. But we're here today, and I'm working on something a little bit different because um, I decided that I really wanted to work on my customizable model today. So that's what we're doing. I can't figure out why my music's not working. One second. Oh no. Oh, Spotify, why do you hate me? I'm gonna restart it. I don't know what's going on with the music. Anyway, I think I'm gonna do some hairstyles today. Uh, there are a lot of them that I just haven't fixed yet, so um, I need to get that actually sorted before I put any of it into Live 2D and actually see if it works. Because I might be a little bit crazy, but I think I'm gonna rig this like piece by piece, maybe. I don't want to like do it all at once because I feel like I'm gonna have a lot of debugging to do as soon as I put everything together. Hello, hello. Welcome in. I'm trying to figure out why my music isn't working. Apologies. It's kind of quiet right now. It's just me talking. Um, but as soon as I fix that, it'll be a little bit more chill in here. Um, my cat is also here. She's like, "Stop trying to fix your music and please feed me." Girl, hold on. Okay, cat has been fed. She will stop smacking her face on everything now. Yeah, I kind of my I need to upgrade my sound system. I bought the Go XLR for all of my stuff, but it stopped be like they stopped supporting that system. So like now sometimes I'm having audio issues, and unfortunately it was really expensive. So I'm gonna have to figure out if I want to do anything about that or try and troubleshoot it on my own all the time. But my cat is so she's I don't really know what she is. She's a garbage cat. They found her in like a garbage house. But I think she's some kind of fancy mix because she's a tortie, but she's a split face tortie, and her hair is really long. But she's also very, very tiny. So she's some kind of mix between some fancy stuff and there's a regular tortie, but everybody always thinks she's a calico because she's got like a white chest. Um, but I don't know, maybe she's like half calico. I can't really tell. But she's very cute. I'll have to find if I can I wonder if I can put a picture of her on screen. The problem is I don't know if I have any, and that means I'd have to go back into my phone, which would then also screw this up. Let me see if I sent anybody a picture of her recently. Hmm. I don't think so. Unfortunately, I don't think I sent anybody a picture in like the time that I could like pull it up, but I'll have that ready next time. I have one of my other cat because he's a little bit more of a nightmare. He does like some funny stuff that I can catch on camera sometimes, but my girl is old, so she just sleeps a lot and is under couches and everything, so I can't always find her. Very interesting. I was not anticipating having a Spotify problem. Let me see if I guess I can just play some music on YouTube maybe. Let's see if that works. I don't know what's going on. My little widget won't work because it's not connected to that, unfortunately, but I don't care anymore. I work in tech and I still can't ever figure out my own tech issues. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's very loud. Okay. We have music. Yay. Your dog is laying down at the foot of your bed. Oh my gosh, so cute. I wish we could let our cats sleep with us, but I feel like we'd kick them off the foot of the bed if they did that. So we don't have them sleep with us anymore. But yeah, I appreciate you hanging out with me before you have to go to work today. I also have to go to work after stream. I just wanted to get some stuff done and hang out with people this morning. So we're gonna be working a little bit, and then I will call it. But I thought it would be nice today because I worked on an Iron Mouse fan model on Monday, but I think today I wanted to kind of show off Echo a little bit on stream because I don't think anybody's actually really seen too much of her in this kind of in this way. Like I post screenshots and everything on social media, obviously, but it's kind of been, as I feel like it, and not very you don't get to see a whole lot of it. So we'll get to see some hairstyles today because I do want like I've got all of these pieces that I need to like actually render that are gonna add pieces to it that will make it a little bit more unique. So we're gonna do that and see if I can actually get any work done today on this. I've been doing a lot of hair rendering, so I thought maybe I would do some clothes today, but like also I I don't really feel any motivation to work on the clothes, so we're gonna be doing some more hair rendering again. I also know that there's a bunch of pieces that like yesterday I tried to merge a bunch of them together, and I don't think I have all of them set up the right way, and like I have to split them in half because you're gonna be able to change like the left side and the right side independently of all of the hair. So, um, well, of all of the fringe at least, of the back hair, it will, all be the same, but working on this too kind of like so when I was working on the model, yes, on Monday, obviously, she has like pink and purple hair, and I hadn't shaded a hair color that wasn't like this white default for the customizable for a long time. And I think doing this actually has made me realize why people start in grayscale and then add the color afterwards because I had a really hard time like actually picking a color palette on Monday. I actually don't know for some of these, like the fringe that's gonna go on top of the other fringe. I don't know whether I like the way that they combine together sometimes. Like, so I know a lot of people like when they're making their customizable models, they'll have it so that, like there's no up, like how I have like here, where it kind of like actually defines the shape of the little fringe on the top, but that's how I draw. So I'm trying to figure out how to make all of the other stuff like work with that. Because it kind of makes it so that if I add anything on top like this, it then like rests above that, which is supposed to be the very top layer. So I don't know. Maybe I should see how it looks with like, because I've got a bunch of different options. So like that's the other thing is when I'm doing this, I have to kind of check and make sure that all of my options work together because like this one looks like okay, but I think realistically I would like move it down a little bit. So like maybe like that, but I don't know if that would work with like the rest of them. Or maybe even like I don't know. So like if I put this one, it also doesn't line up. So like that's where I'm kind of like running into the problem of like do I I don't know, maybe I should move it even further. Maybe it should actually like start way up here. Let me add, okay. I think it'll make it easier if I like actually, so I figured out the best way to do it would be to have like one like generic color at the top. Because usually when I render, it's not like super cell shaded on the top. Like usually I'll do a lot of lighting. However, with this that doesn't work super well because there's so many styles. So, um, I've been trying to figure out the best way to handle that. So let's see if I add like the top color. Okay, so now it blends a little bit better. I really don't know what I want to do with this actually. Okay, I think I have an idea. Okay, so I think I'm gonna change, I guess, the way that I rendered like this one and do it like these where I have like the shading on the top because I think maybe then I'll be able to get away with shading the other piece. I feel like I'm doing rocket science here and it shouldn't be that hard. Okay, so then I can do like the same kind of thing on this, and then it should actually work a little bit better. Okay, that works. I think that's gonna be probably how I handle most of them, I guess, because getting all of this to work together is like is super. I'm a perfectionist, so it's like, man, if it doesn't work the first time, then what am I gonna do? I'm kind of super anxious to see what this looks like when I actually put it into Live 2D and like change all the colors, because I don't know, like I'm worried that like for some reason it's not gonna work. I'm worried that it's just gonna look ugly. Because like obviously it looks good in gray, but like what if I make it like purple and it's like the ugliest shade of purple ever for some reason? I'm so scared. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go. I'd have to come like all the way back and redo everything. Oh, that's why I don't want to like. That's why I don't want to finish the model completely and then like bring it all in. Like that's why I want to do it like in stages, because I feel like I'm gonna like hit a point where it's like not like I'm gonna have to like redo everything. Also, I totally just realized that I've got the wrong. I'm so tiny. Oh, sorry, bot, you've let me down. There we go. Okay, sorry, I was fixing Sari. I don't know why um, they weren't working. Okay, it should be fine now. There. Yeah, I think that works. Okay, great. I love when things work the way that I anticipated them working. I'm also gonna move over a little bit, I think. I might make myself a PNG tuber for art streams. I don't know. I feel like sometimes like I'm too lazy to set up live 2D. Or not live 2D, to set up like a VTube studio. I went to start stream today and I was like, okay, everything's great. And then I was about to change scenes and I was like, oh, where am I? I'm not here. I didn't even open a VTube studio or anything. Crazy. I don't know. It's kind of fun to have like a big model though. I can't decide. Might be nice to have options though. Okay, now that I know that that's gonna work, let me test them with all of the other. Okay, I think I need to actually. Hmm. Yeah, that's better. I think maybe I had the line art. There was too much line art. I think this one's gonna have the same problem. Yay. Okay, I have an idea of how I'm gonna do the rest of these. I need to pick I don't know, like I feel like I need some more than just two options, so uh I have to think, cause like I like these with the big hair vents. This one I'm gonna have to mess up though, cause I don't really know the best way to put like hair vents on top of hair vents. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this one. Cause like if I move it up, then it kind of like I don't know. I don't like that it looks double. Yeah, I guess maybe I could pull it down completely like that and cover the other one. I don't know. Let me line this, I guess, and see. Usually I'll like block out a hairstyle and then like as I actually go to line it, I'll completely change my mind about what I want it to look like. So this one that I started doing, I think it's gonna end up being a little bit more detailed than like originally I had planned. So I don't know if it's gonna work, and I won't know until I turn on all the other layers, I guess. I have to make sure I follow the lines that I'm gonna use to shade, because there have been a few times that I'm like, yeah, this looks great as line art, and then I gotta add all the color and shading, and it doesn't line up at all with like the way that any of my hair pieces work. I'm like, okay, well that was clearly not planned very well. My bad. I'm sorry, art gods, for thinking that I can, throw stuff on a page and it just works. I don't know if I like this. I might end up removing this piece, but it's fine for now, I guess. Yeah, I think these are gonna end up being cute. Wait. I was kind of skeptical at first, but I think the neat part about this one is going to be too that you're going to be able to like use just one side of it. So if you want to like mismatch, I guess mix and match, you can take like this one and then like on the other side you could do this one. Oh, you can't see it. You could do like the like one fringe on one side and one on the other. I don't know. I feel like it's just gonna be fun. I like the big. You can't see it. I'm doing it with my hair. Like I'm trying to do it with my hands. The like anime girl fringe that like has the big hair front, like the hair vents in the front. So you could do like the like one side with the big hair vent and the other side just like normal. I don't know. I think it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna have a lot of fun playing around this like in previews in Live 2D especially. I think maybe tomorrow actually I'll try and set it up so we can do some rigging instead of more art maybe. I don't know, that might be it might be cool to like see it all come together in like the actual program so that we can see like the left side and the right side that you can mix and match them cuz it's hard to do that here in Clip Studio cuz I've got like all of the layers together. Ooh, I don't know, no, I'm excited. This one hairstyle in particular just made me really excited. It's obviously not shaded yet, but I wonder how it looks like with all of the other ones. Okay, this one you can't really see it too much because they're like the same length. But I don't think that's too bad. Obviously, it doesn't really go well with this one. I mean, it kind of looks like wings, but I will have wings that like achieve the same effect of like wrapping around the face like this, so I don't know if it might be overkill, but I guess you could use both. You could do like the wings and this hairstyle. It might give like a little bit of like fluffiness. I don't know. Oh, it looks really cute with this long one. Maybe I'll do like more styles like this, like with the big like fluffy front. I don't know. Oh, I didn't change the line art color on this one. See, and this is why I never get any work done because I like start doing something and I'm like, ooh, let me see what it looks like with everything else, and then all I do is turn layers on and off for like an hour, just looking at everything. Like that looks really cute. I don't know. Oh, I'm excited. As soon as I get the back hair done more too, I'll be able to see it better because like I've got some really fluffy options. I've got some like really long options. Certified burnout. Oh my gosh, thank you for the follow. Hello. I hope you're having a good time here and my yapping isn't like too crazy. I just get really excited when I talk about stuff. You'd love it. Okay, I'm so glad. Sometimes I'll talk to people and I'll be going on about like art and like all this stuff and they're like, "We have no idea what you're talking about, but I'm so glad you're so excited about it." It's like, "Bro, it's just a hairstyle." It's like, "No, it's a personality." Like I think that's my favorite part about these customizable models. Oh, no. Oh no. I'm sorry for anybody watching ads. I think it's everybody. I'll wait a few seconds. I think they're only a minute long. If anybody's here who's not watching the ad, hello. You can chill with me for a second until the ads are done. I don't really know how Twitch runs the ads. I'm not a super huge fan of it. I tried to like configure the settings as best as possible so that like at least there's no like pre-rolls because I think pre-rolls are dumb and stinky and I didn't want that on my channel. Um, However, I didn't really have much of an option when it came to like the mid-roll ads. So I tried to make it as best as possible. So I'm sorry if you guys are hanging out and like all of a sudden, bam, there's like a massively loud ad in your face because I hate that. Oh, good. Oh, good. Okay. Yeah, I wish I could like do something better about them. I didn't want to run them in general because I don't really care that much. I just want to hang out with people. But Twitch is like, no, you must do this, and I'm like, why do you hate me? Also, I did. Uh, Unfortunately, I didn't have time to set them up for today, but my emote artist just messaged me back earlier, so we will have emotes starting tonight for my second stream, where I'll be raiding with my friends in Final Fantasy 14. But they will also be here tomorrow morning for the art stream, yay! So I'll have some follower emotes set up. They were really fast. Like I was like, oh my goodness, 2 to 4 week turnaround. That's great. That's fine. That's like crazy speed. You know, as somebody who's like an artist myself and takes me forever to draw things. And they were like, they messaged me like 24 hours later. They were like, "Here's the mock-up. Do you like them?" I was like, "Oh my god, you're so fast." So we'll have those. Oh, I'm sorry if I'm stuffy. I'm like the allergies today are crazy. It rained last night, so like all of the tree gunk is everywhere. Oh my god. Anyway, I'm gonna go back to drawing. It's stop talking. Yeah, I've got. They're not done. I don't know. Should I show them? I'm gonna show them off. I don't know if they'd be mad if I like. They haven't actually delivered them to me, so I'm just gonna save the picture and I'm gonna pull it up on stream real quick. Cause they're so cute. Hold on, wait. I have to show them off. Let me just put them in a folder where I can find them. Emotes. There. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, thank you. One of my oh my god, I hope he's not mad that I call him a friend, but one of my Twitter one of my Twitter mutual friends, Noyu, Noyu drew my model and did my design and everything. Super goated artist. I have all of his links down in the description. I think I don't know. I think they linked to his Twitch channel, but yeah, he's great. On my Twitter too. I linked to his Twitter on my Twitter. But I love this model. I haven't actually finished rigging it. I got lazy. It's a full body. I can zoom out actually. Hold on. You're gonna get like the most scuffed preview ever because like I did like the bottom half like a little bit, but like not really. I was like, you're only gonna see like the top half of my body anyway, so I don't need physics on the rest of it, right? Like who cares? So there's that. But yeah, so I did just the top half for now. I'll go back to it at some point, but you know, yeah, the earrings I think are the best part. I actually redid those the other day because I was like, they don't move enough for me. Oh, actually, let me move myself over again. But yeah, so I was like, you know what? I think people mostly look at your face when you know, streaming, right? So like, let me put some emphasis on the face, and I'll just really do the earrings, because obviously I don't have a lot of hair. But I was like, yeah, I'll do the earrings, and they'll look really great. They'll be like, they'll make it look like I actually finished the model, right? But I didn't. Hold on, I'm gonna put this on screen too, because I saved the image. I'm not even gonna care about what the source is, but I feel like I'm gonna have to show them off now. Oh my god, they're so big. Look at how cute. Oh, I'm so excited. I have to actually add them into stream so that you can use them, but like I think they're so adorable. I'm really excited. I only get like 5 follower slots though, and I was furiously Googling, and I was like, man, I wish I could have more emote slots for like my followers, right? Like, why can't I give my followers like all of my emotes because I'm gonna have a lot more than this. But as soon as I get the Discord up, I guess people can use them in there. So, but yeah, so I was like, okay, how am I gonna choose? I guess I can like switch out which ones I really want to use for each stream. I don't know. So I'm gonna have to pick and choose. But I think they're all really cute, and I'm really excited to use them. If you're looking for emo artists, this person, well, their studio. So this emo artist group are phenomenal. I've recommended them to some of my friends, and I've never actually gotten a full set of emotes from them myself. So this is the first one, and then I'll be getting more. I want like all of their YCH options. There's so many. The where they do like the your character on top of their base. Oh, I think it's so cute. Anyway, those are all the emotes. They'll be up tonight and tomorrow so that you can actually use them in chat. But yeah, I love the clown one. I actually wasn't gonna get that one, but the Final Fantasy raid that we're doing tonight, the new ultimate is a clown, and I was like, that'd be fucking funny. I gotta get the clown because that's me. That's me when I'm doing things. The eyes of my model are very attention grabbing. I agree. I'm a big fan of like gold eyes. I think all of my original characters have gold eyes for the most part. So I was like, I gotta put them on my model too because I feel like the gold contrast with a lot of things is really nice. So a lot of people were like, well, you should do, like the classic, red eyes or blue eyes. And I was like, I don't know. I want like, I want gold eyes. I have brown eyes in real life and I love them. So I'm like, I gotta put them on my character. I fear I love the gold eyes, white hair combo. Me too. I think it's so good. The eye makeup wins. Yeah. I mean, I could hear. Let me. I have another setting that like makes me really big on screen, so we can see a little bit better. But yeah, like I think the eyes. I'm just gonna zoom into my face really quick because I love the eyes. I think No, you did such a good job. They're uh both really bright and also like mysteriously dark at the same time. I don't know. I think the shading was really good. They're just really colorful compared to like the white on my hair and everything. I think they look really nice. I've also got it. Do I have it set up? Yeah, I can make my hair black too, which I think is also very nice. I don't know. I'm a big fan of gold. Gold and black and gold and white. I think is my favorite, like the favorite aesthetic. Anyway, I'm gonna stop glazing my model artist, even though I love them to death. I gotta get some work done here because I'm gonna just yap forever. But yeah, um, I don't know. I think it's fun. I think it's a good combo, and that's what I'm using too for Echo for her my customizable model. That's what I'm using for her previews is gold eyes because I think it kind of sells that it's attached to me, even though it's not. Like I'm not naming it after me. Like it's not the Shoyo customizable model. I wanted to give her her own name, so I was like, how do I make it look like it's tied to my character as well? And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make her look like me. Like if I was like my little my little certified clone. I'll probably use her as well to make like the female like version of my character if I ever feel like using that on stream because I think gender bends are fun. There are a few VTubers who like did that recently, and I was like, that is so much fun. I'm gonna do that too. So I'll probably use Echo because I don't feel like drawing myself another model because I'm already working on my 2.0 for this one. So um, I want to be able to have Noyu's model, and I have like a bunch of outfit ideas to add to myself. So I'm gonna be making a secondary model for me. So we'll be doing that on stream at some point when I'm done with like everything else, I think. But yeah, I do. I love these hair vents. I think this is gonna be my favorite thing. 30 models on screen all at one time. I think I can add. I have a chibi model too. I wonder if I can add that to like the scene. Hold on. Do I have him saved as? I don't know if I do. Oh shit, I do. Check this out. Now I can have two of me. Nice. Insane. Never been done before. Two models on screen at once. Both me. I feel like I've got more. Hold on. I feel like I'm a little crazy. Wait, what is this? I've got I really love this one artist. They have a little guy that I really wanted. Oh, here he is. Now there's me again. Wait, this is so silly. Okay. I don't have a PNG tuber. I was actually just talking about that earlier that I might want to make one for like art streams because I started stream today and I was like ready to like get into the art and I was like, oh sick. And then I went to go change scenes and I was like, oh my god, I don't have VTube Studio open. I set everything up and I went AFK to start stream and I was like, oh, I'm not here at all. Like I would start the stream and I'd just not be there. So I feel like a PNG tuber might be nice just if I'm too lazy to open VTube Studio, but I also just love to stare at my model because I think he's pretty. So I don't know. We are the show yolings feed us. You know what? That's kind of funny. What if I just use that as like the name for my chat? Because I didn't have one yet. I was like playing around with a lot of things. I was like, do I want to have like a fun, cute name? Do I want to like, cause like when I do my shorts and everything, which I haven't published, I say like my lovely yokai, but I feel like something funny for like the actual like the little chat members would be fun. I don't know. I don't know. The show yolings. That's kind of cute. I like that. Anyway, I'm gonna like put these away because goodbye show yos. Okay, back to the hair vents. This is the main. This is the main event of the stream. She is what we are here for. My lovely daughter, Echo. Goodbye, Shoyos. I want to have her redeemed too. As soon as I set it up, I'm like learning. I'm like both tech savvy and not tech savvy at the same time. So I'm like learning how to like set everything up. But I do have a friend who like uses Mix It Up, I think. So I'll have like a little thing to be able to swap my models out if wanted. Like if anybody wants to make me tiny. Um, Natasha, hello. Welcome in. It's good to see you. You joined to like a crazy yap fest. I haven't gotten any work done in the past like 15, 20 minutes probably. Hello everybody. This is Natasha. Can I give you a shout out? Let me see. Let me see if I'm Twitch savvy enough to do this. Let me see if I'm Twitch savvy. I've never done this before, but this is Natasha. I rigged Natasha's model not too long ago, I think. Oh gosh, maybe it was a long time ago. I don't even know. This year's been so crazy. Let me see. Can I do this? Am I gonna do this properly, or is it gonna like? Oh, I screwed it up. Oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed. I'm so embarrassed. Google a shout. How to shout out? How to shout shout out on Twitch? Yes, please don't perceive that. Let me try it again. How to give a shout out? Twitch. Oh, there's an article on it on Twitch. Is there a slash command? I thought it was an exclamation point, but like maybe I'm just crazy. Maybe I'm like super like coder brained for work. Let me see. Oh, it is. It is slash shout. Oh my god, if I had just typed that, it would have given me a template. That is so crazy. Oh my gosh, there it is. Yay. I did it. Everybody go follow Natasha too. Natasha's super sweet, super pretty model. The artist did a phenomenal job. Loved working with her. Super great. And she's super nice and funny. So please go follow Natasha. But yeah, there's like, oh my gosh, there's a whole world of like things to set up for Twitch, and I haven't done any of it. I just load up my model and press go live. I'm like, all right, I'm here. I'm here. We're gonna scuff for a little bit. Sorry. But yeah, I just actually let me zoom out real quick. I just realized I haven't shown you guys like any of this except for her face. So like, there she is. There's her cute little outfit. I'm not gonna zoom out any further because she has no shoes on, so I don't wanna. I don't wanna like. I don't want to show you guys her feet. Sorry. But here she is. I think this is gonna be her default outfit. I can't really decide though, cause I don't know. I feel like she needs like an identity. You know what I mean? Like I want people to like see her and be like, oh my god, there she is. That's Echo. And then you can take her and like make her whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? So, um, I guess we'll see based on like what other outfits I finish. Let me actually here. I'll show them off and like you guys can tell me what you think because I've got some blocked out and I don't know which one I actually want to pick for her main outfit because there's too many options. But like I've got like let me zoom back in a little bit again. So I've got like obviously these kind of things. Like they're just like little tops. If you need help, just let me know. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm going to like everybody I know who streams and I'm like, okay, what do you use? Like what do you do? And somebody actually recommended to me like there's a bunch of things you could get on Etsy that are like cute little like engagement-y kind of thing, like to give people like something to do on stream, you know? And there's this really cute one I found and it's like a little check-in card. So I might get that. So like I like to do like I don't like to do like physical like purchasable merch. I don't know. Like I like to give people things that they can like have as like a no, not the ads. Oh my goodness. All right, I might have to go back in like and fix my ad settings. I don't know. This was like the recommend like people were like, "Okay, do this," and I'm like, "Okay, that's great." However, maybe it's better to do like maybe I could do like longer. I don't know. I know somebody's brain. I'll have to pick somebody's brain later, but I don't want to show anything until like everybody's back. I don't know how do I tell like when ads are over? Is there like a thing that'll like tell me when ads are over? Freedom. Okay, good. I'm gonna like furiously type to my friend later and be like, okay, I need more opinions on like what to do for ads. Oh, it says on OBS. Okay. I I gotta like yeah, I gotta like set things up so like I know like what's going on because like I don't want to like obviously, especially if I'm like playing a game or something that like maybe down the line is like story oriented, I don't ever want to do anything on stream that like people are gonna miss. Like I just think that's terrible. Like I don't want anybody to miss anything. And like I was about to show off outfits and I was like, okay, I gotta wait now because Twitch hates me. But yeah, so like I'll figure that out. I'll make it better next time. People said like do like XYZ like because it's best for, you know, short ads, but a bunch of them and I'm like, I don't know if I believe that anymore. I don't know. But yeah, I might pick your brain a little bit and see what you do. Like I like to hear from other people cuz like obviously people with experience is way better than like going on and like on YouTube and being like, okay, how do I be a successful streamer? And then like 6 million people tell you like 6 million different things, and it's like, okay, well, I trust you to like a certain extent, but like also if my friends are doing something, I'll go talk to my friends. You know what I mean? So you're a huge fan of the turtleneck undershirt? Me too. So I went through a few iterations of like who I wanted to be while I was streaming. And it took me a really long time to like actually resonate with this. And like, I don't know, like I'm sure like, the VTuber like rebrand thing is like super popular, so everybody knows about it. But like I went through a few, and I started out with like an OC, and I was like, I don't know if I want to like stream as this character, you know what I mean? So I did that for a little bit, and then I made another one, but I don't know. Everybody always told me that I'd look good in blue, and I didn't agree with them. So I was a blue tuber for a while there, um, and then I was like, I don't know. I think I'm gonna go with something else. But the moral of the story, like the point I was trying to get to, right, is like I have had a turtleneck in every single one of my designs from the get go. Um, the turtleneck is just, I think, a staple of like my character for some reason. Why am I blue? I don't know. I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll try it. Maybe people know what they're talking about. Like, maybe I will look good in blue, but I don't think I have a blue personality. You know what I mean? Like, does that make sense? Like, I don't think I'm meant to be like a blue tuber, like a C tuber. I didn't have the C tuber personality. I tried. It didn't work, but I think now I'm happy with what I've got. My like biggest inspiration. So like I kind of want to do a stream about this too because this has been a hot topic recently, but I'm going to yap about it for a second while we look at Echo's pretty face. I'm just going to zoom up a little bit. Like, there she is. She's so beautiful. Anyway, um, I want to talk about character design because I think it was really important. Like, when I was designing, it was like fine, but like, as soon as I put it in the hands of somebody else and like gave them my ideas, I think it turned out to be the best that it could possibly be because obviously then you get like somebody else's input, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I think the best thing to do is like send not another VTuber that you want to emulate or like be like, but to send like references of other things you like. So, like, I'm a huge fan of Japanese historical culture. I'm a huge fan of um, like a certain aesthetic when it comes to like color palettes. Like, I like a majority of my palette to be white with like accents of other things, and like I like very certain like anime characters. Like in every single anime I've ever watched, there's always going to be a clear favorite of mine in every single one. So like I tried to kind of send that um like one of my big inspirations was Altos Altome from Macross Frontier. Um and then obviously Gintoki from Gintama. So like those were my two big inspirations. So like I had to send those, and I was like, this is kind of the aesthetic that I'm going for. And like if you don't know who those guys are, unfortunately I don't have any images ready, but maybe I will for when I yap about this in the future. But I am also a sucker for white-haired anime dudes, so like that was like my main thing. But like I also love black hair, which is obviously why I have this toggle, so like I can change it like whenever. Um, but yeah, I was like, okay, I have to like kind of go with something that I like, right? Like I have to go with something that like makes me happy and not, what other people are saying is popular, what other people like think is like gonna make you successful, because at the end of the day it's kind of like you got to go with like what you like, and then either have somebody else like give you some input as well and be like, hey, I think that's working, I don't think that's working. So this is like a whole like seminar that I want to go into. I could talk about this for hours because I also like majored in film and school and stuff. So like I have I have a very strong bond. I have a very strong bond to like designing characters and everything. So like yeah, that's where I am with like this whole thing, because I can't believe all of this started with a turtleneck discussion. Yes, I did. I majored in film a long time ago. I graduated in 2018. I'm gonna age myself. I graduated in 2018 and had a film degree, and I worked in that industry for like 10 years. Um, that is my alarm. What do you want? Go away. Um, but yeah, I worked in the film industry for 10 years. I worked in like the indie scene mostly on projects for like web projects as well, like YouTube. I worked for a YouTube company for a while, so I'm very in tune with like the internet culture, and I'm very surprised that it took me so long to like actually start streaming and like doing stuff in it myself because I was mostly on the art side, but I was like I have so many things I want to say and I have so many things I want to do that I gotta put my freaking face on camera. I gotta get out from behind the camera and in front of it now because I want to talk to people and I want to have friends again. So here I am, putting all 10 years of my experience into being an anime boy on the internet, I guess. It sounds crazy when you say it out loud. Oh my gosh, you did Foley design? I think I love Foley design. We had a whole studio in my school where we used to go and do Foley. I did some for like some of my other classmates' films and stuff. So that was a lot of fun. I love Foley design. We also had I actually people say I have the voice for it. I don't agree with them. But I've had a lot of people tell me that I should do some voice acting work because we had a voice studio as well in school and I did some voice work for people. But here I am, you know, not even putting on a character voice or anything. But yeah, I did some of that. But that I don't know. I think it's fun. I think being able to express yourself through film and animation is a lot of fun. So I did that for a long time, and I'm not in that field anymore just because of the way that COVID absolutely destroyed it for the most part. So I'm doing something else now. I'm doing IT work, but I thought it was fun. I thought for that I wouldn't change it for the world that I got to do that for 10 years. Oh yes, I was showing off T-shirts. I was showing off her shirts. I was like, what was I even doing here? I just had my first debut through an audio drama I got to voice act, and that's so crazy. Oh my gosh, wait, you gotta send it to me so I can see what it is. If it's not in production anymore. If it's in production, obviously, I'll have to wait until it comes out, but um, I definitely want to see it. I love getting to see everything that people work in and do. I don't think I've ever actually listened to an audio drama now that I think about it, but I do know of them. I do know of them. I think they're very cool. I love like my mom actually got me into this. Oh my gosh, I sound so old, but I love listening to audiobooks. She was like you like to read, right? And I was like, yeah, I love reading. I like to like, get to get lost in a world for a while and relax. And she was like, well, I've been doing this thing recently cuz I drive a lot. I've been listening to audiobooks. And I was like, "Oh, you don't say." You don't say. Let me see what I've got. So I listened actually recently to the entire Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy as an audiobook. That was really great. And I found on Spotify actually there's been a lot of like I didn't know this was like a thing, but like comedy troops do like podcasts, like comedy podcasts, where they do a bunch of ad libbing and like tell a story. So there's like one of my favorite ones is about a tavern, like a magical tavern, and everybody comes and like they have guests on and they talk as if they like live in this fantasy world. Oh my god, I think it's so fun. It just released. It's a comedy series. Oh my gosh, yes, please send it to me. I love comedy. I'm not like a crazy funny person, but I can appreciate a good comedy. Yeah, I love I love Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I read it when I was a kid, obviously, but I just listened to it again, and I think I kind of picked up on some things that however old me didn't realize back then. It's an absurdist comedy. Okay, I'm excited actually. You got to send me this. I really want to know what it is. Finn Faylite, thank you for the follow. Hello. I hope you have enjoyed your stay here so far, or if you are just joining us, I hope you enjoy your stay as you hang out. We've been doing a lot of yapping. I promise I also draw. Like, I promise this isn't just on the screen just to, be here. I have other stuff in the roster, but it's gonna take a long time before that ever gets public, especially animation. Yes. Oh my gosh. I I know this because I worked in the industry. I feel like I had an NDA signed for like 5 years. Like I was sitting waiting on this project for like 5 years because I wanted to send it out to friends, and I was like, "Any updates? Like, do you guys have a release date? Do you know when it's gonna come out?" Like I was just so excited. I wanted to like send it to people. I'm gonna be so honest with you. I don't even know if it got released as of today. Like I'll have to go back and find out. But I was like, I please, I need to know when it's gonna be done, you know? And it was animation, obviously, so like, it was gonna take them a really long time. They did all like the voice work, they did all the Foley work and everything first, because like then you have to go and put the animation on top of it. Um, yeah, so that was wow, that was a long time ago. Yeah, it takes a while for like that kind of stuff. Cool background to the just chatting. You know what's crazy? I actually have a just chatting background, and I was like, I think I'm just gonna use this for screenshots, obviously, because like I'm never gonna like do just chatting. Like I feel like I could never find something to talk about for just chatting, but here we are. But so here's my just chatting background, guys. I do art, but not really. You know. Half the time some of that stuff never sees the light of day. Yeah, there have been I have been on several projects that were just canceled, like just straight out canceled. Um which is unfortunate because all of the people that I worked with on them were so talented and like did such a phenomenal job. It's just such a shame. I do the art of words sometimes. My favorite joke actually among some of my friends is that English is not my first language. Uh, because for a while, like nobody had ever seen me in real life, obviously, and they're always like, "Are you sure are you sure you're an American?" And I'm like, "Yes, I promise, I speak this language." So I don't really do the art of words very well, but I try. I certainly try. I can find a lot of things to talk about, whether it's like whether it makes sense is a whole other story. But the industry is saturated in talent and a lot will never get discovered. Yeah, which that's part of the reason that I really like VTubing, and I feel like this doesn't get talked about a lot because you really see like the models and you really see the streams and like the YouTube videos, but like a lot of people really express themselves via voice acting and singing and all that kind of stuff in the VTuber community, and that's some of my favorite stuff to see is like people get to be creative and express themselves with that kind of media because there are so many people that are so talented and like nobody will ever give them a chance for some reason. So the fact that we get to kind of give ourselves that chance and like do our own little fun projects and like stuff amongst the community is so fun. I love it. My certification in Japanese, me too. I feel really bad because like my raid group, obviously, we're doing high end content in Final Fantasy, and like I just cannot shut up sometimes. Like I guarantee that like half our wipes are just because somebody was listening to something stupid that I just said. It's so bad. Anyway, the shirts for Echo's shirts. The potion for Cusco's potion. Anyway, the I was trying to figure out like what I wanted to do for like her default outfit because obviously like every customizable model kind of has like their own identity, and like there was one that was just released. Oh my gosh, who was it by? It was a studio. Anyway, she's very, very cute. I love that model. I think she's adorable. But she's kind of got like for her default outfit like a schoolgirl outfit. So I'm trying to think of like what I want like Echo's identity to be. And like right now her default outfit is just like what I've rendered first, which is like this shirt. So Moshi, yes. Moshi's model just came out. It's so cute. Obsessed with it. Love it. I think if I was a female presenting person, I would stream with like every single custom. Like I would be broke. I would be buying all of them. Um, but I think they're so cute. I want to have like a bunch of like customizable children, like because I'm not like super ill, but like I don't have a lot of time obviously now to like work on custom designs and models for people. Like it's unfortunately I just don't have the time for that because I have to take care of like a bunch of things and like I don't have the energy and blah blah blah. So like I really really want a bunch of kids. Like I love my VTuber children so much to death. Like I talk about them all the time, but I really don't have like the time to do all that. So I wanted to make this especially because I think that A, everybody should be able to be a VTuber if they want and have a bunch of options for models, and B, like, I just love making things for people, and it's really unfortunate that I really can't at the same level that I used to anymore. Um, but I don't, Natasha, I don't know when she's gonna come out. I'm trying my best. I'm like really like I'm cooking. I'm cooking. Oh no, not the ads again. um, I will pause the apping for a second. Yeah, these ads go crazy. I don't understand. Let my friends out, Twitch. Let my friends out. I have things to say. I have so many things to say, Twitch. Free them. Are we free? Oh, that one was short? Okay, good. I think it's like it wants to run like a minute every, like 3 minutes every hour, so I don't know how it splits them up. Oh my gosh, I'm so stuffy. Um, is everyone free? Can I talk your ears off again? What was I even saying? Oh, release date, her release date. So that's the crazy thing. I don't really know. I'm trying to like once I get all the art done, I think I'll have a better idea because I've gotten to this point where like I just keep adding things to the art. I know to a certain extent you can't like do too much because it'll get really heavy. Um, Price range, it'll probably be it won't be any more expensive than like any of the ones that are out. I'm thinking like 120. Just because I do want it to be accessible, but it is like there are a lot of files in here. You can't see them all obviously because I don't have them all up on screen, but I have about 1,500 layers right now, I think, in this model. Finally free. Oh my goodness, yours was a little bit longer. Okay, sorry, we were yapping. I went over the price range for the model. It's gonna be about $120. Um, I don't know when she's gonna release. Within the year. I want her to be out within the year though. I don't want it to take too long, obviously. Um, yeah, so within the year, I once I get the rig started, I'm thinking what I might do just so that she's not delayed too long. I'll go ahead and I'll put out the the core. Oh, okay. So here's another thing. I will be doing a giveaway for it. There will be a giveaway. I'm gonna give away I think 5 or 6 for free. And then also I want people to be able to have access to it. And I know that customizable models are expensive. I know everybody says, "Oh my gosh, it's only $120. It's only $130." Blah, blah, blah. That's a lot for some people. Like especially because I'm based in the U.S. dollar. Unfortunately, that's really expensive for some parts of the world. So I'm gonna have, and it's really I'm working the logistics out with somebody who's like much smarter than me at this. But I do want to be able to have on this channel because I'm gonna do art streams a lot. On this channel, I want to be able to have a redeem. So once a week, one person can redeem Echo for free with their channel point with channel points. I have to figure out how much I want that to be to kind of even out like how much I stream versus how much the model is. Um, but I thought that would be a really good idea because I know like for a lot of people like $130, $120, whatever these customizable models are, like that is still really expensive for some people. So I thought it would be a good idea, especially because like I could get a community together that loves the model and like everybody could talk to each other and like if you're all in here for this model and like I want to do updates for it occasionally and everything. So I think that's the plan for now. I have to solidify it. I have to like work out all of the details, but I do want that to be an option for people because I love people to be able to like get stuff like this, obviously. So there's that. But yeah, I might because I'm gonna add some things to her in the future and everything. It's gonna be an ever changing like ever edition kind of thing. I'll probably release like a base version of like everything that I have on her now. So like whatever these 100 or 1,500 layers are gonna be, is probably gonna be the base, and then I'll go back and maybe add some more hairstyles. I'm currently working alongside somebody who's much more knowledgeable in this field as well for like um, POC like hairstyles and like how to get all that worked out because obviously I want them to look good and I want them to work alongside everything and like be able to also be customizable instead of them being like a set hairstyle that you just toggle on and off. You know what I mean? So There's gonna be options. There's gonna be things added in the future. I haven't started work on any of the tails yet, so there's a lot of things that have to be added. But I'm thinking there will be like a base version, and then there are body modifiers. This I haven't worked out, and I don't know if I can show you on stream because it would be, I think, considered not safe for work. But I do have um, different body types. Uh, there is a there's like a slider that will do just the base, and then there's also different art meshes that will change based on the size because I didn't just want it to be a squash and stretch kind of thing. I wanted to add actual definition to uh the more plus size version of Echo. Like I didn't want her to just look like I had stretched her out in live 2D. So I already have the art drawn for that, but I can't show it because there's no clothes that cover it yet. I haven't like I haven't adjusted any of the clothes, so I can't show those on stream. I'll probably work on those here this week to be able to like actually show them off so people can see them. But at the moment, what I can show on stream, unfortunately, is just this. She has different chest sizes. That I can show because those I finished. So there's also going to be sizes for these as well as art mesh changes. So there's this one. This is the biggest size. And then I have to be very careful about this because of the way that I have them drawn. So I'll put this on, and I will put on... Sorry, I snapped back because I lost tracking. And I'll put on this one, and then I will hide this one. So here's the medium size. So this one also will have like parameter changes to make them bigger and smaller, but like here's the art mesh, what the art mesh looks like. And then I'll put this on, and I'll put this on. And then here's the smaller size, so the art mesh changes again. This one it might have a little bit of sizing in Live 2D itself, but this is the art mesh. And then she also is flat. So there's 4 different sizes for the chest so far. Right now for most of the sizes I don't have the t-shirts adjusted, obviously, because a lot of that will be done in Live 2D. That one will just be like a size adjustment in that. But some of them for like the flat chest will obviously have an art mesh change. I'm also working with people to figure out how to optimize that so that it's not like crazy heavy. I think one of the best suggestions I've gotten is to separate the head from the body. So I might do a version of the model where it's like a lower resolution where you can change everything. And then I'll have one where you can pin the head to the body and customize both separately so that it weighs less because you can save one as an item. So that's the plan right now. I'll leave her flat for this because I don't I don't want to go and change all of the layers again to show everything else off. But that's the general. Actually, no, I'll put her back on. I'll just put the default back on. So yeah, she's got all of those sizes. Dear Lord, my internet is fighting me. I feel that. I had a lot of internet issues yesterday. I was trying to work and I was like, oh my goodness. Oh, it was terrible. But yeah, Twitch also fights me, like on the internet side. Like when I'm trying to stream, I'm like my eyes are glued to my bitrate to make sure that it's not bad. But yeah, I don't know if you got to see all that. The VOD will be up. I will put the VOD on my YouTube channel if anybody wants to go back and see anything that I've talked about, which I don't know why you would because I haven't really done a whole lot of anything. But yeah, I'll be able to show off Echo, I think, a little bit better once I put everything into Live 2D, obviously, which will then... I'll post all that to, like, my Twitter and stuff, so you'll be able to see all that. But yeah, so there she is. Back to the shirts. Again, we're going to talk about shirts. We're actually going to talk about the shirt options this time. We're going to talk about them because I have, like, 5 minutes left in stream, and then I have to actually jump to my real person job, like my big boy job. So, we're gonna talk about shirts real quick while I have you guys for 5 more minutes. Because I want to talk about maybe like what I want to do for her default. Yeah, usually I stop so that I have time to like make breakfast and stuff. But today that's not happening. That's okay though. That's okay because I had fun. That was what I wanted. I want to be able to hang out with people in the morning and like and chill before I gotta go to work for the day and cry. Um, so anyway, t-shirts. So this is just her default. This is the quote unquote bra setting. Um, so I've got other shirts. Like I've got like this shape. I've got like this shape, which I really like. I think this might end up being her default. Um, but we'll see. We'll see what I think, like when I render everything. But I really like this one. I've got this one that's just like a half shoulder. She's got this one that's like a halter top that I really like and is really cute. There's obviously this shape that's kind of like a princess dress top that has some skirts that go with it that I think will be really nice, but I don't know if I want to necessarily like her default. There's obviously this one. This one's just like a plain little clamshell looking top. This one's just like a reverse of her like main one. Oops. Wait, what did I do? Oh. And then this one there's a turtleneck. Because obviously it's me, I had to put a turtleneck in. And then this is her default that I have for her. This one has like I can take these off. And then obviously they're all gonna layer. So like the turtleneck will be able to go like underneath this one. Is this the right layer? Yeah, so like you can put the turtleneck like underneath this kind of thing. So like I have ideas. I just don't know what I want to be her default. I think it might be that one that I showed earlier. Like I might want it to do this one. Um, but I'm not sure. Maybe do I have an off-shoulder sweater? Yes and no. Yes, because it's in my notes as something to be added. No, because it doesn't actually have an art mesh corresponding to it yet. Um, there are gonna be a lot of like jacket style things. So like, let me just hide this real quick. So like, let me see. Shirt 8. What is this? So like, there's this one that's like a button down is gonna be, and then there's like collars that you can add to it that are like here if I have them. Yeah, so like you can like add like this kind of thing. So like it's gonna be a lot of layering. So that's like a tube top kind of thing. I haven't fixed a lot of this. A lot of this is just like, okay, let me sketch it down before I forget. But then I started making notes of like what I wanted to add instead of like drawing them out. Um, what do I have? So like here's some more hairstyles. See that I like obviously haven't rendered yet. Like this is gonna be super cute, like an over the shoulder like braid. Um, oh, here are the clothes. Okay, so I have like this kind of thing. It's gonna be like an overshirt kind of like crop jackety kind of thing. And then oops, there's this, and it's like a long sweater. So obviously when I put it in Live 2D, I'll be able to adjust it around all of the skirt sizes that will change with like what skirt you have on. Um, and then I have sleeves that go with it too. I haven't like finished the sleeves, so like, wonder if I can put some on to show. So like you can put sleeves with it. Um, a fold over sweater would make a really cute starter outfit. Ooh, actually that would be cute. Okay, did I sketch that out? Let me see. Yeah, like here are the sweater arms. I have this. So it's not like a fold over, but it's like a crop top sweater that I had sketched out. Maybe I will make her like Y2K. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I think that's a good idea because I kind of like that's like my thing. Like I'm a big like mid-century modern fan. Um, the Iron Mouse model I'm working on is like Y2K grunge, so like maybe I will do something like that. Like that's like my thing. What else do I have sketched out? I have this guy. This is like a little like off shoulders like shirt. I didn't know what I wanted to do with the sleeves yet, so Yeah. I don't know. This is still like I'm still thinking about this one. I've got like this is just gonna be like another sweater, like a shirt dress, like that kind of thing, and then obviously, like a kimono style top. So like these are all just ideas. I obviously haven't worked everything out, and I have like a whole bunch more on my list. Like there's like I'm planning the off shoulder. I'm planning like a button up cardigan. Like I'm planning like an open cardigan. Like there's like a lot of things that like I have that I haven't added onto the model. So we'll have to see like whether those release with the default. I think they will. I think I'll be able to put it on there. Keiko, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I hope you're having a great time here with my yapping and getting to see the model. I'm hoping I'm hoping to release her soon. I'm like really hitting the ground running on this. Like I really want to put her out. I really want people to be able to enjoy her because um I just think she's cute and it would be a shame to see her sit in my folder for too long. Um but yeah, a denim skirt, that's actually I think something else I wanted to add like my sister used to shop at like Claire's. Like if I don't know, it's an American store. I don't know if they have it anywhere else, but they used to have like these like denim skirts that were like a pencil skirt and then on the bottom it had like pretty ruffles usually. So like I want to do one of those, I think. Because I don't see those a lot. But I have like a lot of uh the land of cheap earrings. Yes. She's so cute. Thank you, Keiko. Oh my gosh. I'm obsessed with her. Like I think I'm gonna stream with her when she's done myself and make like the girl version of Shoyo with her. I love her. I think she's adorable. She's gonna be so much fun. I'm planning on adding like a bunch of expressions too. Like so that people have options to toggle on and off. Like I want to have like I love like asymmetrical hand toggles. Like I don't you can't really see on my model because I'm off to the side, but like I have my hand up just because I think it's so cute. No, it was like, do you want, your model standing in T pose or do you want like a fun pose? And I was like, give me a fun pose. Like you got to give me like a like a cool thing with my hand. You know what I mean? So, um, that's that's the plan. There will okay, yes, there will be a wave. The toggles that I have planned right now, there will be a wave. There will be a double-handed wave. Obviously, there will be a microphone. There will be a little ASMR like little um like ear cleaner thing. I don't know what they're really called, but they're like the little pom pom thing on a stick. Um, I want to have like the little heart. Oh, I don't know what they're called. The little Korean heart finger. Oh my gosh, what is that? There's a name for it. I forgot what it's called. And then um like little cat paw, like neon hands. I'm doing it in real life. You can't see it because I'm a VTuber, but I'm doing it in real life. They're like, yeah. So I'll have that. Um, and then I don't know how many it'll allow me to add. If it's too many, I'm gonna go ahead and make a toggle for the model where it like right above her elbow where the hands connect. Um, I want to do like I want to be able to like have assets that you can put on it like that are items so that they're not like attached to the model itself. Just to keep it from being too heavy. A Geico. No. 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 I'm so sorry. I will figure this out. I'll pick a better ad schedule. I'll see if I can fix it for next time. Unfortunately, I can't do anything about it at the moment. I don't think. Oh, this is so sad. This makes me so sad. Like I wish there was an option for me to not have them, but then it would be pre-rolls, and I hate pre-rolls because I think pre-rolls are stinky. I don't want anybody to have to sit through pre-rolls to like get in here and like hang out. So I'll find a better schedule. Hopefully, you guys are free soon. Um, but yeah, so ads stink. I hate ads. Ads are dumb. I don't do this for money. I don't stream for money. I hate that I have to add that to like have ads on because it didn't really give me an option. I'll put her back hair on so that she's less bald in the back. I'll put her pigtails on. Where where's the pigtail back? Oh, there it is. Okay. Back to it, Tails. Oh, there. There, she's cute. Freedom! Freedom! Yay. Okay. Good. Good, good, good. But yeah, I was thinking maybe a phone asset as well. I know a lot of people like phones to like hold the phones and stuff. I thought it would be kind of neat too because I did see at one point people did like an animation where there was like a follow and there like it was like a little like heart that came up on the phone when there was a follow. I don't know if you can like I don't know if I can set that up like by default like myself like through VTube Studio when I hand out the model, obviously, because like people have to tweak it on their end, I think, with a different software. But I might make the assets for it just to see if like I can do something like that, and people have the option. Anyway, yeah. So there should be some hands. My cat is here. He wants me to feed him. Oh my goodness, I'm getting attacked. But yeah, so there should be some assets. There will be facial expressions. There will be like some different eye choices. Like one of the things I had on like my other model was like big round eyes, like big round plain eyes for like the expression effect. There'll be like an angry toggle. There will be like hearts. There will be like all that kind of thing. So there will be a lot of fun toggles to use. I'm gonna try and optimize the model so that it can be like as versatile as possible with toggles, just because I know people love them, but I also know that like there are a lot of toggles that are obviously not usable on an everyday basis. So oh my gosh, it's past 10 o'clock. I have to go to work. I have to go to work. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I love you guys so much. I'm sorry we didn't actually do a whole lot of drawing and there was a lot of talking. You can follow my Twitter. I am at Onishoyo on Twitter. I will put a link. I am always there. I am always yapping on Twitter. There will be updates for Echo there. There will also be updates for like any of the other stuff I'm drawing. There's usually a stream announcement for my nighttime streams. I haven't made one for my daytime streams because sometimes I come in after 8 o'clock. It's on my schedule, but sometimes I'm late because I am late. Sometimes I'm late because I'm dropping my fiance off at work. So I don't usually get back here by 8 a.m. Sometimes my stream will start between like 8 a.m., 8:05 a.m. every day, unless I'm feeling too sick. Then usually I'll make an announcement if I'm not passed out sleeping. But art streams in the morning, Final Fantasy streams at night. I don't know if I'm gonna do something on the weekend, but I've been grinding Overwatch ranked, so if I feel like doing that and we're not raiding, you might see some of that. But yeah, love you guys. Thank you for hanging out and drawing with me. I had a lot of fun this morning. I love streaming. I love getting to talk to everybody. You know, it's making my I may be working slower, but I'm working more fun. So, um, anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll be here 8 a.m. EST, same time around ish. Stream starting might be like 8:05, 8:10 ish, depending on like when I get back. I might go to Starbucks tomorrow. Oops. Anyway, Starbies, love you. See you. Have a great rest of your day, whatever you're doing today. And I can't wait to show you more of Echo. Bye.